This is Stamping Fool's paper punch video for making paper roses. We used pink and green cardstock, a medium pear punch, a medium birch leaf punch, a paper shaping tool, a soft mat, tweezers, stylus, and tacky glue. You will need to punch at least 3 leaves out of green cardstock and at least 18 pear shapes out of the pink paper for the petals. Set aside the leaves and 9 of the pear petal pieces. On the remaining 9 pear petal pieces, cut off the tips near the stem and set them aside. Cut or punch a small circle out of the pink paper to use as your base. First, we need to shape our petals. Use the shaping tool to press and rub around the petal on the soft mat to break down the paper fiber. Use your tweezers to turn back the rounded bottom sides of the petal as shown. Press the tweezers down the center of the petal and gently squeeze up around the tweezers to give your petal shape. Do this with all 18 petals. Now you're ready to build your rose. We'll need 8 of the petals you did not cut. Place the cutout circle on your soft mat and shape. Take 1 petal and dip the stem end in your glue and attach to your circle base. Add another petal across from the first one and repeat with the next 2 petals until you have 4 petals on the base. Using a clock face, it would be at 12, 3, 6, and 9. Make sure they are all attached well. Add the remaining 4 petals in between the first 4 so you have the base of your rose. It's time to add the center petal. Holding your tweezers diagonally to the petal, start at the rounded edge of one of the petals. Roll the petal at a diagonal until you've rolled the whole petal. Gently pull out your tweezers, holding the rolled petal together. Take the tweezers and bend back the top of the petal so it looks like your rose is still opening. Dip the center petal in the glue and add it to your base of petals. Now you can fill in the rest of your rose using the petals from which you trimmed the stem. Continue filling in until you like the shape of your rose. Every rose you make will be unique depending on how close you put the petals and how many petals you use. You can make them look more open or more like a bud. You can make roses using several different punches besides the pear. We have used the ovoid petal, the perky petal, and heart punches to create roses. They all turn out beautifully. We have made roses using every type and weight of cardstock, plus vellum and patterned scrapbook paper, including paper with polka dots, music notes, and words. The roses look very unique when you use patterned paper. As a comment, usually when you use tacky glue you will have no problem with your punched pieces staying put once you've held them briefly. As you've noticed, we had a little problem with our center petal in particular, and finally realized our glue was melting due to the hot lights we used for the video. You won't have this problem at home. Just use tacky glue or zip dry glue. We would like to thank Susan Tierney Cockburn, author of the book The Paper Garden, that shows this technique and others. It is definitely our go-to guide for shaping flowers from punched pieces to give your pieces some personality. We would also like to thank Deb Jackson for making our rose for this video and for the many rose card samples she has made for us in the past. We will have additional punch technique videos available soon. To shape your leaves, use the shaping tool to rub over the leaf on the soft mat, breaking down the fibers. Run a stylus down the center and up each side of the birch leaf to make it look like the veins of the leaf. The rose looks difficult, but as you can see, it's not too hard. Even a stamping fool can do it. Ta-da! To find these products and more, go to stampingfools.com. And to receive updates on new products and specials, be sure and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.